Season 5, we are on a mission, and it starts right now, y'all. Let's go!
The fight is on. Crews have trained harder than ever, all of them hungry to make history. After the most demanding auditions ever, the top crews in the country went head-to-head in the regionals.
I loved that performance.
Only the 9 strongest survived and will take the stage tonight.
Hey, we did it.
We finally did it. The Dirty South is armed with swag, and they're looking to throw down. The East is flying high and pumped to slam the competition. And the Powerhouse West has won every season and will do whatever it takes to keep the title. This is where unknowns become immortals and where dreams become destiny. This is where champions are born. Tonight, the voting begins. Their fate is in your hands. Only you can decide who will be America's Best Dance Crew.
What's up, everybody? I'm Mario Lopez, and this is America's Best Dance Crew. Tonight, we kick off the national competition. And at the end of the show, we're going to open up the voting lines for the first time this season. So, get ready to vote for your favorite crew. Over the last 3 weeks, crews from all around the country faced off in heavy-hitting, heartbreaking regional battles. All 3 contests came down to the wire. 9 crews smashed the others out of the ring. And now, these battle-tested crews will enter the quest for $100,000 in the title of America's Best Dance Crew. So let's bring out the all-star lineup for the Nationals. Here to make a splash for Hawaiian hip-hop, High 5-0. These athletic groovers are large and in charge, LA's own Heavy Impact. Popping robotics, so hot they gotta wear shades, from Cali, Choreotics. They got the skills to rock the bells from the ATL Swagger Crew. Ripping out the cage with Wild Frank and Georgia's Jungle Boogie. The Hotlanta Players dealing diamonds from down south, Royal Flush. Tripping their competition with tricked out jump rope, Carolina's Saltari. Drowning out rivals with a symphony of style from Cambridge, Static Noise. With intricate moves designed to give Canada the edge, Blueprint Crew. Now, these 9 crews have already fought their way past hundreds of rivals, and now they must go up against each other for the title of America's Best Dance Crew. To kickstart the competition, let's bring out the man who made all this possible, Mr. Randy Jackson.
Yo, let me just first say congratulations to all of you crews. You guys destroyed the regionals, and now the gloves are coming off, right? To honor you for making it to the Nationals, here are your Season 5 banners. Check it out. Each and every one of you I know wants to hold a trophy, right? But guess what? Desire is definitely not enough. You got to be relentless. It's going to be a treacherous climb to the top, and one false step could cost you the title. You got to bring it hard, or your banner will definitely fall. Smash it every time you hit the stage. Because guess what? This is your chance to show the world that you are America's Best Dance Crew. Good luck. Be brave, be bold. I'll see one of you on the finish line. Peace.
Randy Jackson, everybody. Thank you, brother. All right. Tonight, we dive in with the Chart Topper Challenge. Every crew was given a monster hit. They're going to be judged on how well they utilize the song to showcase their group's strengths and personality. The crews will perform in sets of 3 by region. After each set, the judges will pick 2 crews to move on to the next episode. The other will face elimination. And at the end of the show, the bottom 3 will enter a sudden death face-off. One crew will exit the game tonight. Kicking it off from the West, ABDC's first Hawaiian hip-hoppers. We cross the Pacific to find out what gives Hype 5-0 their volcanic talent. From Hawaii, Hype 5-0.
After we found out we were in the bottom 3, we were really shocked, but we had to put our game faces on for our battle.
The final crew is Hype 5-0.
We're really trying to put Hawaii on the map, show them that there is a hip-hop scene in Hawaii, and it's not just coconut bras and hula skirts. We're in this for life. We have Hype 5-0 tattoos to prove it. This is going to be here forever. That's how much we believe in each other.
Our first big and legal tattoo. I like it.
We're not only representing Hype 5-0 and Hawaii, we're representing all of our friends.
This is what you call Ono Pride.
They're our ohana, our family. I want them, just to know that we're doing it for them. We're here to put the whole state of Hawaii on the map.
Hoping to bring molten hot moves that set off an eruption, performing to a master mix of I'ma Be by the Black Eyed Peas. Here is Hype 5-0.
Rich baby, what? Rich baby, what? Yeah, I'ma swing it this way. I'ma swing it that way. It's Fergie Fergie. I'ma be here to stay. The 21st century till infinity. Let's go. Can't help that we popular, and all these folks wanna flock to us. Come to the show and just rock. A million plus with binoculars. I'ma be living that good.
All right. Hawaii represented. See what the judges think. Fashionista and Maverick of the Mike Low Mama.
That was a cool performance. When you guys auditioned, your energy and your thrive and your passion was so abundant. And today it's like the energy sort of went down, but you guys are still clean. You're still coming as a crew, and you still had that passion there. But it's like I want to see the energy, emerge again in this group. I want to get into a slow-mo right now of Jonathan, who was wound up, call it the Wita, but he was wound up and then he fell into you guys and then you pushed him forward to do a jump, and this is a highlight of your performance, and it was a cool highlight. It was okay. I want to see you guys bring it. You know what I mean? You guys are competing against all of America right now, and being such a small island of Hawaii, coming, you got to represent. You know what I mean? So turn it up and show us what you got.
Omarion.
Well, first of all, I like the simple fact that you guys really rep for your city. It's really important, to have your culture involved in what you're doing. But tonight, I felt like you guys were nervous. This is a competition. Night after night, if you want to stay here, your banner's up. You know what I mean? Like, you got to give that same intensity that y'all had when y'all felt like y'all were going to be out of the competition, especially Josh, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you became angry and you became like, oh, man, we got to win this, we got to take this. That's the same type of attitude and intensity that you got to have every night, you know what I mean? And I think you guys can do better. I think you guys can do way better.
JC.
There was nothing really bad about the performance, but the intensity was missing. You guys were first up in the Nationals. I know it's tough, but if you want to win, you got to smash them right now. At times, it was kind of like you were in and out. The turn in the middle was nice. A lot of the body lines seemed to resemble each other through the whole performance. The moves were cool, but they resembled each other a lot. So I would say think about some new body lines.
All right. Well, if the judges got swept up, they'll be handing Hype 5-0 a guaranteed spot on the next episode. If these guys are your favorite, you'll get a chance to make your voice heard. Voting lines are finally open at the end of the night. Thank you, Hype 5-0. The Nationals are off to a blazing start. More West Coast action when we come back. This is Randy Jackson presents America's Best Dance Crew. Welcome back to ABDC 5. The 9 sickest crews in the country are racing off the line in the Nationals. At the end of the night, you'll get to cast your vote for America's Best Dance Crew. All right, next up, from the West, they bared it all in the regionals and showed that their size won't keep them down. We met up with Heavy Impact in LA to see how they're changing the shape of hip-hop. Please welcome Heavy Impact.
When I hit that stage, it was an emotional time. It was real crazy.
Just stay proud, stay beautiful, and just keep it hard, all right?
This is more than dance for us. We're ready to change people's lives.
We are Heavy Impact from North Hollywood, California.
When I tell people I'm a dancer, their reaction usually is, oh, what kind of dance do you do? They assume that I couldn't be a dancer because of my size. And because of that stereotype, that dancers are supposed to be petite, and you really want to try to break that mold and really make people understand there is no stereotypical dancer.
This isn't a gimmick for us. We've all been that person being cut at auditions because they wouldn't even look at you. It hurts. It really hurts. So we're coming for that #1 spot.
We're ready to hit the stage and make an impact.
Here to prove the dance world needs to make room for the big guys, performing to a master mix of Say Ah by Trey Songz and Fabulous. Here is Heavy Impact.
Till I walk inside the doorway, bottles of that rosé, smelling like Dolce and Gabbana. Place me in the plug now. Might as well get another round. I make you say ah, just like I'm your doctor. Once a couple off, block out. Say ah, oh my, like Thursday. Say ah, say ah. No drinks at the bar, pop champagne 'cause we got that dough. Let me hear you say ah, say ah. You wanna say ah, say ah. Go girl, 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 girl.
All right. Heavy Impact. I'll tell you what, for big boys, y'all are light on your feet. Renowned hip-hop dancer and R&B star Omarion. We feeling it?
Yeah, Heavy Impact. Yeah. Well, first of all, I like how you guys capture the music. You know, y'all came out here and really just gave it the big energy, so to speak. Right. I love the simple fact that y'all did that groove on the floor. That groove on the floor was super fly. That was like one of my favorite moments. But let's get into a slow-mo where Isaac does the backflip, which actually I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect that. I didn't know you had that card in your back pocket. That was a beautiful thing right there. You guys keep giving it your all, man, and you guys will go far in this competition.
JC.
I know that you guys have been shunned away. You said in the package a lot. You're shunned away because you're big guys, but this is a fantastic platform for you guys to give the finger to all the haters. Good for you. I don't know if I can say that on TV, so anyway. Here's what I thought was interesting. A lot of the steps are 1 and 2 and so the first half of the routine I didn't love, I'm going to be honest with you, but it definitely picked up in the second half. The groove on the floor, the back bend was nice with the footwork. You're doing the footwork in a back bend position. I know that's not easy. You did the turn in second. You started to fall down a little bit. If you're going to do it, you got to show us it nice and tight. The first half was very 1 and 2 and it got great in the second half and it built in. And I like the fact that you're finding moments. So,
Mamacita.
I don't see you guys as a gimmick crew. You know what I mean? It's not gimmicky to me. This is something that's very serious because I grew up dancing in a group with girls, about 3 or 4 girls that were big, and they get busy. You feel me? They get busy. So it's about now taking it to that next level and growing on the show. Choreography, stepping out, and like he said, cleaning it up. Not showing them, yeah, we're bigger and we do kind of mess up. No, we're bigger, but look, we hit it just like you. You know what I mean? Let that be it. Feel me?
Well, the judges felt the force of Heavy Impact. You can vote for them at the end of the show. Thank you, Heavy Impact. Our last contender from the West cracked up the judges with their robotic twist on a Taylor Swift tune. We went to Westminster, California to see how Choreotics is hacking into hip-hop. From Westminster, California, Choreotics.
For me to be on that stage, I was just like, wow, you know, we're finally here.
Your charisma just flew off the stage.
We're really going to try to push ourselves and entertain the audience even more.
West Side!
We are Choreotics from Westminster, California.
Choreotics means popping, choreography, and robotics. Choreotics.
Why would anyone wear these?
The sunglasses, they give us a character. They make us look really robotic.
Yeah!
We have a comedic twist to everything. It's more of like a show.
Throw it in the air and catch it.
Dancing can be entertaining, and that's what we can do. If you were to look at a book, we're more like a DVD.
Although it doesn't look like we take it too serious, this is a really big thing for us, and we want to show the world something different.
Hoping their lighthearted style can prove they're a serious contender. Performed to a master mix of Day and Night by Kid Cudi. Here is Choreotics.
I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind. Now look at this. Madness, the magnet keeps attracting me. Day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. Day and night.
Y'all make me want to do the roll. I got to work on it with the shades. Let's check in with the panel. A lot of fun. Here's a chart topper himself, singer-songwriter, Mr. J.C. Chazet. What did you say?
How you guys doing? Hey. I'm just going to get right into it. You know, what I appreciate about this group is that you're tying the lyrics to the choreography, which means you're telling a story. And I want to get into that in the slow-mo right now. This is a reveal. This is kind of like opening up a Christmas present. You're like, oh, look what you got. And it's the day and night. You got the sun and the moon. So it's very in line with finding creative ways to tell the story. I will say this. I love you guys' isolations. They're great. They're crispy. They're really entertaining the way you tie them into the story. But here's what I have a problem with. The whole routine was isos. Almost the whole routine was tick, 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 tick. And like, for a full, I know, hey, say what you want. But I can't watch ISOs for a whole routine and be like, wow, they did everything, because you didn't do everything. You're great at it, and you're playing your strength, but you got to find a little something else.
Okay. Crispy isolations. I like that. Well, Mama.
I think that you guys are very clever. Your body strength is superb. From when you guys were on the floor and you was doing the tutting and then you came up off of your legs, it's like we're not going to get up and just push ourselves. We're not going to jump. We're going to get up and, come off of one leg onto the next and show these guys that we have that body strength. Also, your intensity is amazing. And I respect this group. We just want to see more choreography. Have fun. Grow. Do y'all thing. Y'all got it.
Omarion.
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree with JC as far as the ISOs go. They're very, very clean. I enjoy you guys. At the same time, I do want to see more as well. I mean, you guys really have like a fan base already. Like the crowd loves you. You know what I'm saying? But we're here. We're here to make you work. I'm gonna make you work. I'm gonna be watching you with like a microscope, you know what I'm saying? And if last week you did the same performance or the same move, and this week I'm gonna notice it. So you guys make sure you up your level every time. Make sure you're concentrating and be creative like you are, because you guys can be amazing and you can go far in this competition.
If the judges think Poriotics are the future of ABDC, you can vote for them at the end of the show. Thank you, guys. All right, when we come back, it's the moment of truth. The judges will put two crews on the path towards the title. The other one has veered into sudden death and could be going home. Voting begins tonight, and it's all going down on the ABDC Nationals. I'm Mario Lopez, and welcome back to the ABDC Nationals. The 9 hottest crews in the country are throwing down, and we've just seen the best of the West. Hype 5-0, Heavy Impact, and Poriotics. Now, during the break, the judges made their decision. 2 of these crews are about to advance to the second episode. The other hit a roadblock and will have to battle to stay alive. I have the results right here in my hand. 2 crews have knocked down a spot next week, but the other is on the ropes and could go home tonight. The first crew that will keep rocking the stage is Poriotics. Congratulations, you are safe. You can go back to the crew garage and celebrate. Hype 5-0, Heavy Impact. One of you is taking a step closer to the title. The other could be falling out of the race. The second crew that will be performing on the next show is Heavy Impact. Good job, Heavy Impact. You earned a guaranteed spot. You can head backstage. Hype 5-0, I am sorry, but you'll be fighting for your life in the sudden death face-off. Go brace yourself for battle. Good luck. All right, it's time for the South. Our first contender backed up their big talk with a strong showing at the regionals. Took a trip down to Atlanta to see where Swagger Crew gets their attitude. From the ACL, Swagger Crew.
At regionals, we really proved ourselves.
Oh my God, the crowd is amazing. I don't want to ever leave the stage.
We proved that we can hang with the West and the East. The South is just as good.
We know that a crew can come out of the South and win.
A lot of people think swagger means just straight up arrogance, but we're just confident.
We make sure that we're prepared for the show. So when you see us and we're smiling when everyone's stressed out, it's because we put in the work ahead of time.
It's been a tough year. 7 months ago, my house caught fire. My mother barely made it out alive.
This whole area was just consumed. It's just so hard. I want everything to be normal again.
The crew actually helped me out. They put on a fundraiser for my family, real touching. Being able to dance with this crew has helped me get through the time, because without getting on stage and being able to express myself, I don't know what I would do.
Hoping a swag one step closer to the title, performing to a master mix of Hard by Rihanna. Here is Swagger Crew.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Ride this beat like a pony. Meet me at the top, getting lonely. Who think they test me now? Run through your town, I shut it down. Shut it down.
quarterback of the crew comes hard with a lot of swagger, gentlemen. You have to keep up there. See what the judges have to say. Mamacita, what do you think?
From the top of your performance, I don't know what it is. Are you guys nervous, or are you trying to go so hard that you're losing the swag? You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. Y'all the swagger crew, so it's like y'all are doing certain steps that are so simple, and y'all are doing it so hard, and then the transition gets thrown out of place, and that's noticeable. And you don't want that. You know what I mean? Overall, you guys, your energy is great, but the performance threw me off a little. There were times where you guys were doing tricks, and I didn't understand why. And I'm not trying to come down on you guys, but this is my instinct. I'm shocked.
Okay. Omarion.
I really felt like the choreography, it didn't look like you guys spent a lot of time on it. This is the beginning. Yeah, it was real mediocre. I've seen you guys do better. Like, I've seen you guys have energy and intensity, and I think you can do better. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to say.
JC.
The first thing I want to touch on is after watching that package, Kroom, obviously you've been through a lot, and what I do like is the fact is that you're expressing yourself through your art to fight through your pain, and I appreciate that and I respect that. I think it's beautiful. And it's smart, you know. Again, you chose a Rihanna song, Where Your Lighters At, and, you know, you went through that. So that says a lot about your character, about how you're fighting through something. And thank you for sharing that with us, by the way. There was something smart you did. You have one girl in the group, and you put her right in the middle for a minute. Let her have her moment. Let her shine. Let her do her thing. The other thing, I'm going to tell you straight up, the best part about your performance to me, though, today, was Jason, man. You were killing your steps today, buddy. You were killing your steps. I caught you out of the corner of my eye. You had energy. You had passion. You killed your performance today. So, as a whole routine, I felt it a bit one-dimensional, but I did like the intensity. I would just say let's try and break out of the box a little bit.
All right. If the judges want Swagger Crew to move on to next week, you'll have your shot to vote for them at the end of the show. Thank you, Swagger. The Nationals will continue with 2 more Southern Rebel crews, and later we open up the voting lines for the very first time. This is Randy Jackson presents America's Best Dance Crew. We're back on America's Best Dance Crew. The Nationals are in full effect. We've still got more Southern crews setting the tone with the Chart Topper Challenge. Then we're going to find out which crews hit the right note with the judges and which could get tuned out in sudden death. Next up, this crew impressed the judges with their wild, energetic moves in the regionals. We went down to Stone Mountain, Georgia to see Jungle Boogie unleash their inner animal. Let's bring out Jungle Boogie.
This is really the most amazing thing we have ever done. We just went out there and did our thing.
Jungle Boogie!
Hey, Tim! We did it! From Stone Mountain, Georgia, we are Jungle Boogie!
Jungle Boogie means all of our styles combined as one. We each represent our own animal that coordinates with our dance.
See the zebra? We got the same mohawk. Jungle Boogie is going to be the first crew that America will ever see doing cranking.
We get across the floor fast, and we have just a sprinkle.
A sprinkle.
Of aggression. All right, come on, guys, for real. Let's do it one more time.
Rocky is the mother of our crew and the queen of our jungle.
I try to keep us focused in rehearsals, and I keep these guys in check. One more time for a good job.
This is our passion. We dance from the heart. We have what it takes to be America's Best Dance Crew.
These predators are here to prove their cranking is off the chain. Before we do a master mix of How Low by Ludacris and Shauna, here is Jungle Boogie. So that's what's going on in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Y'all unleash that inner tiger there. Jungle Boogie. Let's take it to the experts. JC.
I think y'all just woke us up, man. Y'all just woke us up. The other 4 crews that performed before you need to come through you guys, because y'all just woke everybody up. Seriously. I mean, this was a great routine. It started with huge energy. I love your enthusiasm. I love the energy you brought to the stage. The opening was just big, and it didn't stop. I want to get into the slow-mo because this backflip, you're pounding your chest or something, but this is so dangerous because you come so close to the front of the stage. You guys are fearless. This is like, you're looking at the lip of the stage, you're a foot away from eating it. I want to say that little throwback with you, honey, like when they grabbed you and threw you back, it was cute. The bell kick was a little elementary. I would say scrap that in the next routine. But other than that, I loved it. It was so fun. It was fun.
Oh, mama.
Totally agree with Jason. From the beginning, powerful piece, definitely a huge open. You guys definitely are following your animal instincts because you're a wild group, but neat and together at once. You know what I'm saying? That's very important as a team. Your energy, Rocky, is off the chain. You definitely have the eye of the tiger. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year, by the way. Your energy, you keep up with the guys so well. Your transitions was on point. You guys actually bring choreography, and then you slow it down. You know how to pace between smoothing it out and giving you that South feel and giving you that swag, and then turning it up and just going wreck and catching wreck or however. And I can respect that. I like this group.
Yeah. Omari.
Yeah. Jungle Boogie. First of all, I kind of want to give it up to you, Rocky, especially because you're a little cute little thing, but you keep everything in line. And seriously, the way that came out, follow your leader. She really helped. Like, everybody looks clean. It was amazing. I don't know if y'all did it on purpose, like, because the outfits, that kind of look African, and I saw some African moves in that. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give it up for that, too. You guys repping for the South right now. Keep doing your thing. Good job.
The Jungle Boogie clawed their way through. You'll get a chance to vote for them at the end of the night. Thank you, guys. Next up, a crew from Atlanta that's fallen short in every other season and nearly got sent home in this year's regionals. Took a trip to Georgia to see how Royal Flush manages to keep coming back to the table. Give it up for Royal Flush.
Those doors open, you run out there, crowd screaming, the lights are on you. It's like showtime.
I thought you tried to give us a little bit of everything as a first impression, and I actually appreciated it.
The final crew from the South is Royal Flush.
We ain't stopping, man. We come for it. We coming.
We picked Royal Flush because that's the highest hand you can get in the game of poker, and that's what we're trying to get as a dance crew. We want to get to the point where we can't be beat.
We do a bunch of styles, but basically we want to be looked at as a street dance crew that can do choreo.
Well, we tried out since the first season, 5 times for the show.
I like you guys, but I just don't think that you're ready for the show this year.
Each time motivated us to get better. All of us have the same mind frame, work ethic. We all want it, and we're not going to give up until we get it.
I'm going all the way, baby. Yeah!
Hoping to stack the deck with their street moves in tight choreo, performing to a master mix of Down by Jay Sean featuring Lil Wayne. Here is Royal Flush.
Tonight is the night to let it go. Put on a show. I wanna see how you lose control. Come on and fly me as we make our great escape. So why don't we run away? You are my only. You won't be lonely, even if the sky is falling down like she's supposed to be. She gets down low for me, down like her temperature, cause to me she's 0 degrees, she down, 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 down. No need to worry, baby, are you down, 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 down,
Royal Flush. Omarion, were you down?
First of all, I want to tell you guys, this time the cards was used creatively. I loved it. That was great. That was great. Matter of fact, I want to get into the slow-mo, the flying squirrel. That's something that really stood out to me because it's a level of danger. You know what I mean? Having to go into each other diagonal this way. The only thing that I would say is to watch you guys' lines, you know what I mean, and make sure you guys are extra clean. But for the most part, it was a great performance. Keep doing your thing.
JC.
What I did like is the fact that you're doing a lot of things in one performance. You know, you guys, I saw the threading, I saw the athletics, I saw the choreography. You're giving us, again, for the second time that I've seen you, a little bit of everything, and I appreciate that. What I found really cute, actually, and this is something really simple, is when you guys had a person on each side and somebody was in the middle, and you guys just pointed down somebody's, and their feet just kind of went... And so I just thought, again, it was playful. So you guys are just finding a little bit of everything. So this is a very well-rounded group. I like it.
Go Mama.
Definitely a well-improved group, I must say. Absolutely. Your transitions were on point. The musicality was on point with the actual choreography. You guys definitely showing that you are a group that's ready to evolve by highlighting each other and showing that you can work together in duets and so forth. And I appreciate this group.
All right. So if the judges think Royal Flush went all in, you'll have a chance to vote for him at the end of the show. Thank you, Royal Flush. All right. We've seen all the top contenders from the South, and now it is time for the judges to determine their fate. When we return, two will rise to the top of the charts, the other will fall into the sudden death face-off and could get pulled from rotation tonight. This is ABDC 5, back in action. We're back on the ABDC Nationals. I am standing on stage with the three top crews from the South: Swagger Crew, Jungle Boogie, and Royal Flush. During the break, the judges picked two crews that are headed for safety and one who will have to step into the line of fire. I've got the results right here. Two of these crews will carry the dreams of the South. The other could be cut from the ranks tonight. The first crew who will be rolling through to the next episode is... Jungle Boogie. Congratulations. You can go ahead backstage and celebrate. Swagger Crew, Royal Flush, one of you can rest easy, and the other will have to keep their guard up in the sudden death showdown. The next team getting closer to the crown is... Royal Flush. Congratulations, you're moving ahead. You can relax in the crew garage. That means Swagger Crew, you're going to have one last chance to save yourselves later tonight. Please head backstage and prepare for battle. Good luck. All right, for the final three crews, we turn to the East. These guys nailed their debut on ABDC and landed the top spot from their region. We headed to North Carolina to see how Saltare hitches hip-hop to championship jump roping. From North Carolina, Saltare.
Being on stage at the East Regionals was like a dream come true.
It was a little bit scary because we weren't really sure what the reaction was going to be to our jump rope style. But we had a standing ovation and the judges were left speechless.
Wow, man, wow.
We're Saltare and we're from Raleigh!
All 6 of us are members of the U.S. National All-Star Jump Rope team, so we've all been competing and teaching workshops all over the world.
The cool thing about doing this is people coming up to us and saying, "Oh, we saw you on TV and our kids loved you."
I got my kids exercising now.
We're here to spread our sport and get those little kids involved in what we love so much.
1, 2, 3.
Although a lot of people might think that jump rope isn't right for the show, a lot of the things that we're doing in the ropes are the same things the other crews are doing. Saltare is not here to be America's next gimmick crew. We're actually here to be America's best dance crew.
Looking to double up on their double dutch success, performing to a master mix of hotel room service by Pitbull. Here is Saltare. dangerous. Okay. Let's hear from the judges. JC.
You guys just wowed me again. You just wowed me again. I mean, the whole routine was orchestrated. The way you use the stage with your formations while still connected to each other with a rope. You're holding the rope. I'm holding the rope. She's holding the rope. They're holding the rope. Throw it to them. Who cares? Like, it's great. I know, man. I'm like, everybody had a rope. But I want to get into the slow-mo because this is just a small example. I mean, you guys are jumping the ropes and they're crossing each other in an X formation and you're doing a flip and you're keeping your choreography going. And then what I loved about it is the whole first half, everybody's expecting you to do your jumping routines, and then y'all dropped them quick, and you were like, we're going to ISO on you. We're going to ISO on you. And I loved it. It was like, guess what? It was a fun routine. You guys wowed me again. I like this group.
Omarion.
Oh my God, you guys amazing again. I actually just want to touch on what you said in the package, Brittany, because you actually, out of everyone, look like, you know, the most daring because you got your lip ring and you like, you know what I mean? We ain't going to be no gimmick. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? And that piece where you guys actually dropped, you know, the ropes, I'm like thinking to myself, like, well, what are they about to do? You know what I mean? And you guys for sure dance. This is ABDC, and you represented well.
Go, Mama.
When it comes to like being a gimmick or whatever with this group, it's a catch-22. It's like if you do or if you don't, it's always going to be something. You know what I mean? What I commend you guys on is staying true to yourselves and keeping them ropes in the picture. Some of the most powerful pieces was when it was 2 people in a rope and you did like a partner section. It was like salsa. I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about right there. You feel me? And just when the whole group jumped in that one rope, it was like we're a union, we're one. I respect what you do. That's why I watch so carefully. And I think that this is a great group. Saltari is poppin'.
All right, if the judges think Saltari has the dance chops to tangle with the competition, we get a chance to vote for them at the end of the show. Thank you, Saltari. When we come back, the last East Coast crews close out the Chart Topper Challenge. Then the country's bottom 3 enter sudden death, and 1 will leave the stage forever. Voting starts tonight on America's Best Dance Crew. Mario Lopez. ABDC 5 is firing off the biggest season ever with the Chart Topper Challenge. The 9 best crews in the country are jockeying for an early lead in the race for the title. You're going to be able to vote for your favorites at the end of the night. All right, our next East Coast contender, Static Noise, saved themselves in the regionals with an inventive battle routine. We took a trip to Cambridge, Mass. to see how this artistic bunch finds their inspiration. It is time for the sudden death showdown.
I think our battle fueled us to really give it all that we had.
Static Noise! You are heading to the Nationals.
We are Static Noise! We're not the ordinary hip-hop dance crew. We love to infuse drama and storytelling into our routines. Foreign Score this evening is a murder mystery.
Our mission is theatrical hip-hop. We're going to experiment with different themes. We're going to experiment with different characters.
We want to steer clear of stock hip-hop. Tricks or flips just doesn't do it for us. I mean, hip-hop is for everybody. We're trying to push art before tricks. It's extremely important for us to just show everyone that we're all different, and it's a good thing. It's not in spite of these differences that we're good at hip-hop. It's almost because of them.
At their final rehearsal before showtime, Static Noise's Enrique Novales collapsed to the floor with a back injury. Stunned, his crew is now left to question their fate in this competition.
We're a family, so it's like losing a brother.
Can Enrique power through the injury to push his team forward? Performing to a master mix of What You Say by Jason Derulo. Here is Static Noise.
So long, only trying to please myself. 'Cause when the roof caved in and the truth came out, I just didn't know what to do. But when I become a star, we'll be living so large, I'll do anything for you. Girl, tell me what you
Static Noise. I was like watching a play. Y'all were telling a story. Omarion.
I want to say you guys probably are the most diverse dancing crew on the show. Y'all should have been dancing like to Mozart or something, you know what I mean? Like it just was the story. So let's get into the slow-mo of the love triangle, which I actually enjoyed it a whole bunch because I'm a man and I know what it means, you know, for ladies to fight over me, you know what I mean? And I felt like I should have been, you know, in that section right there. But it was great. You guys did a good job and it was great.
Okay,
good
player, you can relate to that. I see.
You feel me? You feel
Mamacita.
Season 5 is definitely bringing a lot of diverse crews. Yeah. Of them, you guys are one of my favorites because you are absolutely daring to step on a stage which has been mastered by B-boys and B-girls all over our country, and you're very impressive at that. My boy, Enrique, you had a back injury, and then you came out here and showed... Yes, give him a round of applause. You showed that you are a true team member, and I respect that about you. I don't know what to call it when you begin with a picture and then you go into it, so I'm just going to call it the freeze and tell. That's one of my favorite pictures to see, to give you a picture and then actually show you how we got there. All I would ask is that even if the music is slow like that, you know, just take some other beats and really show people, like, make it pop. Just make that beat pop, you know what I mean? You know, embrace the music. And other than that, you guys are incredible.
Yo, Mama, not only is Enrique a team member, he also has a brace that he full on put on. So, JC.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm going to talk about that because when I saw him get hurt in the package, I'm thinking, wow, they're going to have to rework all their formations. And I'm sure everybody had a little bit of fear in him. And it's a risk to have him come out and dance because he has to make that catch in the end. You don't make that catch, and the whole thing falls apart as well, and it looks sloppy. So I commend you for bucking up, biting down on the pain. But I also, I applaud the group for trusting you to do the right thing. And I think the thing that represents this group the most, experimental, because that performance wasn't overly athletic. It was a performance, and it was emotional, and that aspect I enjoyed.
Okay, if Static Noise raised the decibel level, you're going to have a chance to vote for them at the end of the show. Thank you, Static. The last contenders from the East impressed the judges in the regionals by delivering intricate moves and slick technique. We took a trip to Montreal, Canada to see Blueprint Crew's plan to beat the competition. Montreal Blueprint Crew.
Being able to perform on the ABDC stage was a feeling like I never thought I'd have in my life.
I was really, really feeling it. Blueprint.
Right now.
Thank you so much. Being the first foreign crew on America's Best Dance Crew is just a dream come true for us. Blueprint style is mostly new style hip hop, and we try to incorporate a lot of intricate choreography. We also touch on b-boying, whacking, popping, and some tutting.
Boom, ha, boom, boom. Guys, bring it in. TL is definitely the disciplinarian in the crew.
Make sure your arm is here and it's strong.
She knows what she wants. She doesn't waste time.
Just perform it more.
And it really shows when we get on stage. We've worked so hard to get here, and every member here wants it as badly as the next.
We're really hoping that we can win America's hearts and make it North America's Best Dance Crew.
They are drilled and ready to make their hard work pay off, performing to a master mix of That's Not My Name by the Ting Tings. Here is Blueprint Crew.
Up against the wall. I never say anything at all, but there's nothing to consider. They forget my name. Hey, hey, hey. They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Her. They call me Jane. That's not my name. Hey, 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 hey. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Raya, but I'm a Raya. Maybe Jolie style, always the same. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name.
All right, Blueprint Crew. Let's hear what the judges think. Well, Mama, how was it?
You guys are really strong performers as dancers, period. You guys can dance. Can I give you that? I saw so many different elements of dance throughout one piece that it was incredible. I saw voguing, I saw tutting, I saw rock, I saw pop, I saw a little bit of jazz, and of course the hip hop. And it was just so interesting to see you guys move so fluently and eloquently throughout these elements of dance. TL, right? TL, I respect you. Because your eyes are so on point. Like when you look at your crew, you're on their backs, but then you're on your own back. You're so strong, and the rest of the crew is just as strong. And I respect that about you guys. I actually want to get into a slow-mo, if I can. Natalie, she is thrown across the stage, and she jumps into the air. And it's a really big jump. The land was kind of sloppy. You guys are trying to get to that next step. It's like, let's keep it moving. And that's the greatest thing that you can do in show business. Whenever you feel like you're about to fall, you keep it moving. And I respect that. Let's go.
Jesse. Whether you guys did it consciously or not, strategically, it's really intelligent, the fact that you made TL watch you guys. You had somebody watching your choreography, and it feels like every member on this stage has a role to play. It's like, and you play to each other's strengths. It's the blueprint. It's really well structured, and I love that. I mean, it's going to take strategy to win a competition. So I will say this. I love the part where the dudes were all hey in the front, and then everything came out of nowhere. That throw, you didn't see it coming because the girl was actually hiding behind the crew, and all of a sudden you just saw her in the air and then land. And then there was a point where it's like there was two girls that popped out from being behind the guy. It was an illusion. It was like the girls weren't there, and all of a sudden it was like, here we are. Like, so the reveals were great, and they were memorable for me.
Omarion.
First of all, I have to say, ladies, you always give it up. You know what I mean? Even the last performance, you always giving it up. A shout out to the fellas. Vince, I see you doing your thing in the front, Playboy. Yeah. And then B-Boy Hero, you know, I think that was that in 1990? Yeah, that was in 1990. You know what I mean? It was in slow-mo, you know what I'm saying? Remind me of you guys. It was brilliant. I enjoyed you guys' performance. Yeah.
If the judges think Blueprint Crew is built to last, you're going to have a shot to vote for them at the end of the show. Thank you, guys. All right. The Eastern crews have made their case. During the break, the judges are going to deliberate. When we come back, two crews will stand tall. The other might be watching their banner fall. The sudden death face-off is just moments away. This is America's Best Dance Crew. Welcome back to America's Best Dance Crew, the Nationals. I am standing with the crews representing the East, Saltare, Static Noise, and Blueprint Crew. The judges have made up their minds. Two of these teams will be able to refuel for next week, and the other is running on empty and must fight to stay alive. I have the decision in my hand. Two of these crews have slammed down a spot on next week's show, and the other could get shut out tonight. The first team to move forward is Blueprint. Congratulations, you're going to be throwing down next week. Head on backstage. Saltare, Static Noise, one of you will keep rocking the stage. The other is just seconds away from a battle to decide your fate. The final crew with a guaranteed spot on next week's show is Saltare. Congratulations, you made it. Go celebrate in the garage. I am sorry, Static Noise. You're going to have to fight for your life. So let's bring out the other two teams that will enter the showdown with you. All right. It's time for the sudden death face-off. Every crew tonight was asked to create a 30-second routine in case they had to fend off elimination. These three crews have their backs against the wall. One of them won't make it out alive. Performing to a master mix of the #1 song in the country, TikTok by Kesha, it's Hype 5-0, Swagger Crew, and Static Noise.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Round one. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up tonight.
2.
Playing our favorite CDs, pulling up to the parties, trying to get a little bit tipsy.
Judges will decide which cruises escape at the last second. The other has run out of time and will watch the banner fall. Voting opens tonight on America's Best Dance Crew. Keep it live. Welcome back to ABDC. The top crews from around the country came correct in the Chart Topper Challenge. The bottom team from each region faced off in a sudden death showdown, and the judges had made the decision. Have the results right here. Two of these crews have saved themselves in battle. The other will be the first to get cut from the Nationals. Hi-5-0. So tonight, you introduced Ryan hip-hop to the national stage, but the judges were split on your performance. Lil Mama thought it was a clean routine, but Mario felt it lacked intensity. JC said, if you want to win, you got to smash it. Did you crush the competition in face-off? Static noise. You came to ABDC on a mission to break new ground with original moves, and tonight one of your members overcame an injury to perform. But despite your strong routine, the judges thought you needed to embrace the music more and make it pop. Did you feel the beat in battle in advance? Swagger Crew. Your moves have lived up to your name, and your confidence helps you smash the national. JC felt your intensity tonight. Ryan said you had to spend enough time refining your routine, and you needed to break out of the box. Did your moves in the showdown bust you through to the next episode? Two of these teams will be topping the charts next week. For the other, the record stops spinning tonight. The first crew, made by the judges, is... Static noise. Congratulations, you can head back to the garage and celebrate. That leaves Hi-5-0 and the Swagger Crew. One of these crews can breathe a sigh of relief. The other is down to the last round. Final team of the night still has a chance to become America's Best Dance Crew. It is... Congratulations, Hi-5-0. You'll be back next week. You can head to the crew garage. Swagger Crew. Man, you guys fought your way through the auditions and the regionals, but unfortunately your journey ends here. It is time for you to take your final walk off our stage, but hold your heads high. You guys were great. And as an ABDC tradition, Swagger Crew, your banner must fall. Turn this competition over to you. The power is in your hands. You decide who will become America's Best Dance Crew. We're going to give you the numbers to vote as we look back at tonight's performances. If you blew a fuse for Boreotics and want them to power up to the top, dial 1-877-96-CREW-1 or text 1 to the number 22444. If you felt heavy impact and want them to smash through to the title, dial 1-877-96-CREW-2 or text 2 to the number 22444. You went wild for Jungle Boogie and want to crown them king, dial 1-877-96-CREW-3 or text 3 to the number 22444. To place your bet, that royal flush has got the winning hand. Dial 1-877-96-CREW-4 or text 4 to the number 22444. To help Blueprint Crew break ground and build their way to victory, dial 1-877-96-CREW-5 or text 5 to the number 22444. If you want Saltare to jump the competition and tie up the trophy, dial 1-877-96-CREW-6 or text 6 to the number 22444. To boost the signal for static noise and help them blast into the lead, dial 1-877-96-CREW-7 or text 7 to the number 22444. If you think that hip-hoppers of High 5-0 should be named Big Bro Hip Hop, dial 1-877-96-CREW-8 or text 8 to the number 22444. Standard message and data rates may apply. Calls are toll-free from landlines. Voting brought to you by AT&T. Your word delivered. If you want to vote online, go to dancecrew.mtv.com. Voting starts now because the lines close tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Next week, our crews will be taking on some of the most jaw-dropping moves from the hottest music videos. We'll be creating routines based on Britney Spears, Shakira, Rihanna, and our very own judge, Omarion. The race for the title is heating up on America's Best Dance Crew. I'm Mario Lopez. Good night.